And joining me now, Oxbow Advisors Managing Partner Ted Oakley. Ted, good morning.
Morning, Cheryl.
We're obviously looking at a market that is trying to recover, but it's all about the economy. You know, we've got a $22 trillion economy that is 70% based on consumer spending, consumption, and we don't have that right now. Is the market, do you think, getting ahead of itself right now as we see the S&P out of bear market territory?
You know, Cheryl, I do. I think what happens on these, when you get really big cuts in the market like that, you always have a certain group of people that want to catch the bottom or think they've got the bottom, that sort of thing. But these bear markets they run a long time, certainly a lot longer than 5 weeks. And so I think that's where people are probably making a mistake. But it's not unusual. It happens quite a bit. But it certainly, I think, yes, it's ahead of itself right now.
Well, and Ted, if we can look ahead to this morning, 10 a.m. Eastern time, we are going to be hearing from Fed Chairman Jay Powell. He's going to be at the Brookings Institute, and it's going to be a live web stream. Investors are hoping that we can get some more light from him on how he sees the crisis unfolding from now. Of course, we got the minutes yesterday from the March meeting, and that showed that basically they all agreed that they had to take these drastic steps. Do you expect anything more from the Fed Chairman today, Ted?
Well, I don't know, Cheryl, if you get anything today, but I certainly do expect it. I think you'll have a lot more money coming because I think what they first put out probably won't cover it. And people probably, in general, they don't really know how bad the credit markets are right now. They're still reasonably frozen in a lot of areas, and so I can see them coming with more money over time. He may not say that today, but I think they will.
Well, and also, Ted, I do want to point out initial jobless claims are coming out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. We're going to have those live for our viewers on this show. 5.25 million is the estimate for unemployment, but I've seen ranges go up to more than 9 million. The range, like last week, is a very vast one. What are your expectations?
Well, I know the numbers out there are 5 or 6 million. I mean, that's going to put you up at 15, 16 million now over the last 3 weeks, and I'm certain that goes higher. I mean, I just know too many industries where they've laid off everybody, and so you have a lot of that going on, and so the numbers take a while to get in there, but it will be another big number.
All right, and as far as the revision for last week, do you expect that as well?
I don't know. I can't speak to that because I really haven't looked at revisions for what I might think they would be this week. But I think the one thing that people probably misinterpret in this whole thing is really the devastation on the average working person by the hour that's working in the restaurants, et cetera.
Yeah.
There's a massive devastation out there.
It really is. Ted Oakley. Ted, thank you very much for joining us this early morning. We appreciate it.